We all have stories from our childhood, things that helped shape who we are today. And for us, from the time of birth till the time that I moved out of my parents' house, we only moved one time. And I've never really talked about it much outside of with my wife. But when I look back at my life and certain turning points, that was the most major, biggest turning point for me in my childhood. You see, up through fourth grade, I was an extrovert. I loved being around people. I had no problem enjoying myself. I was happy. I played. I was popular, if you will. Fourth grade, I remember just being popular in a private school. And then we moved. I wasn't upset about moving. Wasn't upset at all. But when we went from a house in the middle of nowhere to a townhouse in the middle of everybody, it was a tough adjustment. And that was fifth grade. And going through growing, physical, mental, I struggled. And I went from standing out to hiding. And it was the first time in my life that I actually hid. That I didn't want to be me, that I didn't want to be known, I didn't want to be seen. I just wanted to hide. And I had no clue how to figure that out. And so each year it got worse and worse and worse. And I went through a lot of changes. From third grade to 10th grade, I went to 7 different schools. When I tell people that, they always think that I got kicked out. Never got kicked out. I wasn't an idiot. But that was the turning point. And I really struggled. And it was a time where people didn't talk about their feelings, especially if you were a man, a boy in that case. You just sucked it up and went about your business. And so I struggled for a long time with that, even as an adult, to understand how to get past that point. And it wasn't until I actually looked deeper at it. I mean, my parents were doing everything they could, the best that they could, the best that they knew how. Even if I talked about it, I don't know if anybody would have understood, because it sounded like just complaining and an excuse. But the reality is, it just was hard. And so now as an adult, when I look back at that time, I actually smile about it, because what I went through helped me get to where I am today. And I truly love the path that I'm on right now. So getting through that, no problem now. But I've also turned and opened up the door for my daughters to do the same, so that they understand that when things are hard like that, when they don't understand something, they have somebody to talk to. Somebody specifically that's been through something. Maybe not what they're going through, but something. So I urge you, if there's something that's still holding you back from your childhood because you don't understand it, because you never really could get through it, don't allow that to be your anchor. Explore it. Think about it. Talk about it. There are lessons there that will help you as an adult, that will open doors, that will open pathways, that will open up possibilities so that you can become the person that you want to be, which maybe is just being happy. But it's worth it.